Hello students, welcome to third session of building string methods used in Python. These are most commonly used built-in string methods in Python. So in last two sessions we have studied these built-in string methods. So now in this session we will start with lower method. Method lower returns a string with all the characters converted into lowercase. If any uppercase character is not there in the string, then the original string will be returned as it is. For example, if the string is stored in a variable and we are invoking this method, then it will return us this strings which is having all the characters in lowercase. If the string is having already a lowercase characters and if we are invoking this method, then it will return us this string as it is. Next is upper. This upper method returns a string with all the characters converted into uppercase. If any lowercase character is not there in the string, then the original string will be returned. For example, we have a string with all the characters in uppercase and we are invoking this method, that is upper, then the original string will be returned as it is. Now, new string is stored in a str. All the characters are in lowercase and we are invoking this upper method. Then it will print all the characters of that particular string in uppercase. Next method is lstrip. That is, all the leading characters will be stripped. Stripped means removed, depending upon the argument, that is chars. This method returns a copy of string with leading characters removed. That is, all the leading characters will be stripped or removed based on the argument that we are passing in chars. This method is invoked by object of the string where the string is stored, dot, name of the method, that is lstrip, and the characters. This chars is optional. This stores the string specifying the set of characters to be removed. If this chars is not given or not provided, then all the leading white spaces will be removed from that string. Now we'll see some examples. Now in this example, some white spaces are added over here as a space bar and then string is started. Now we are calling or invoking this method lstrip by this object str. So we are writing print str.lstrip and here we are not passing any character. So as we are not passing any character, all the leading white spaces, that is space bars, will be removed and resultant of this first print statement will get the string as it is, which is left justified, or we can say these spaces will be removed. Now see the next example. Now here we are writing print str dot, that is the same string. We are invoking the method, that is lstrip, saying that characters we are passing are s, t and I. This method removes the characters on left hand side. So on left hand side here, these characters are not mentioned. And in this parameter, here where we have mentioned the parameter list, in this character, no space is specified. So it will, no characters or spaces are removed and it will print the string as it is over here. So no characters and space bars are removed. Output will be spaces and then the complete string. Now we'll see next example. Here we are passing a parameter which is having characters as s, that is small s, space and I. Meaning is we want to remove these characters, which small s, space bar and capital I. This method is removing the characters from left hand side. So on left hand side we have to check whether s is there, small s is not there. Then space means all these spaces will be removed. Next character is I, so this I will be removed. Again following space will be removed. So these spaces, capital I and this one more space bars will be removed and we'll get a string as the remaining part, which is shown here. So only 3 words we will get, and before this space bar and I is removed from the output. Next example is we are storing new string in a variable website. So we want to lstrip. Now just check the string that we are providing or characters we are providing. Characters we are providing is H, then T, which is coming 2 times here, then P, S, colon and slash. So from this string this H will be removed. As it is mentioned T, so both the T characters will be removed. Then PS, then colon and both the slashes will be removed from left hand side. Nothing will be removed on the right. So output will be www.google.com/. Next is rstrip. And again we are passing the characters. So this function will return us the string with trailing character removed. All the trailing characters or right hand side wala characters will be removed based on the chars that we are specifying. It is working exactly same as lstrip. In lstrip all the leading characters were removed, and in rstrip all the trailing characters are removed depending upon the parameter here we are passing as a chars. Now we'll see this example. Now here the string stored is, here we have added some space and on right hand side also we have added some space. And we are invoking this method rstrip and we are not passing any parameter over here. As we are not passing any parameter, all the trailing space bars will be removed. So these spaces will be there followed by the string, but the end spaces will be removed. So this is the output. Now in the next print statement we are passing a parameter as capital G followed by a space bar. Meaning is we want to remove G and space from right hand side. So as space bar is mentioned here, all the places on trailing side will be removed. So on left hand side we will get spaces as it is followed by the string. Only last character G will be removed and all the space bars will be removed. Same thing we'll check in this website address. We want to rstrip now Python. So from the right hand side this word will be removed and we will get complete string as it is excluding the last word Python. Next method is strip. This method returns a copy of string with both leading and trailing characters removed based on the parameter or argument we are passing in chars. So this chars string specifying a set of characters to be removed. Which characters we want to remove from left hand side and right hand side, that is leading and trailing side. This strip method from both the ends can remove any combination of specified characters. So we'll see the example. Here space bar is added on both the sides and we are not passing any parameter, so it will remove all the trailing and leading, both the spaces, so space bars are removed. So here it is written that to remove space bar and G. So G is not there on the left hand side, G is there on the right hand side. So this G with space bars from right hand side, and from left hand side these spaces are removed. Now see this next example. In this website address is given and we want to remove these characters, that is P, Y, T, H, O, N. Same word is mentioned here on right hand side. So from right hand side this word will be removed. Now we will check on left hand side. Left hand side H is there. So H is mentioned here in the string. T is there 2 times. T is there in the string. P is also mentioned. So this H, T, T, P will be removed. S will not be removed as S is not mentioned in the character. So output will get as S : Google www.google.com /. Next is max. Max is a function, it's not a method. This max function returns a alphabetical character having highest ASCII value from the string that we are passing. So in this string, highest ASCII value is of the character, that is Y. So it will return us Y. Now this is a list having all the digits, and if we will find out maximum in this list, that is number, then we will get the highest number. Now again one more list we are having where the strings are stored. So depending upon the ASCII values, this P is having highest ASCII value. So the result of this print statement is Python. Now next function is minimum, that is min. This function returns alphabetical character having lowest ASCII value. That is, now here hello friends is stored. So minimum ASCII value is having this character D. So output of this min will be D. For this digit or numbers list, smallest number is 14. So 14 will be displayed for this minimum function. For this string list, this C is having smallest ASCII value. This C, again plus is coming operator, and here after the C space bar is there, which is having minimum ASCII value. So it will return us C programming as a minimum value. Remaining functions and methods we'll study in next class. Thank you.